many friends who took bus for almost 15 hours or maybe 24 hours to come from south to Tehran by bus.
Okay, Sanaz, we're going to come back later and ask you to share those experiences and some of the challenges, but that's just, I guess both of you were born in the same city and grew up together. So maybe you want to introduce yourself and tell us about you.
I didn't expect that you were going to call me up here, but anyway, again, thank you for everyone that coming to this session and supporting the education on the fire. So, Zahra and I, we are from the same family. She's my sister. And then, we grew up, we were born in Tehran, the capital of the Iran, and then the same as the story that you watched in the movie, all of us, we were in border, really sharp, like a sword, all the time. I had a good friends, and all the time I was scared to lose them. Because of the pressure of the government, pressure of the family, as you watch, people unfortunately get controlled by the leader, clergy, for their belief. They believe when they say, okay, don't play with this guy is nasty. So believe me, sometimes they just take away and then even they don't talk to you or just try. Anyway, it was really hard time for Baha'i people living there. Anytime it was a chance of arresting. And those families that they talked in the movie, they were my peer students, the K1 and Maya, the family. And then we were in Turkey together. And so anytime, as Sana said, when we were finishing high school, everybody was preparing to enter into university. University over there, you have to take an entry test. And it was really hard, competitive course. And then, anyway, when we applied, they rejected our application due to our belief, Baha'i.
Okay. Next. Sarah, do you want to introduce yourself?
I just want to say hi to everyone and say thank you to be here. And just want to add little things. And the same story I had. But Baha'i students have lots of difficulties in Iran. The first one is they have to study by themselves, and they are responsible. They do their assignments and turn the assignments on a due dates and deadlines. And the most difficulties and challenge for the students come from other cities to Tehran. They have to find some places to stay there, and most of them would like to stay with the Baha'i families. And another thing is
just to clarify, you're speaking about the challenges of Baha'i once you arrive there.
Yeah. And the another thing is that we don't have formal classes, and just 2 weeks before the midterm exams and 2 weeks before the final exams. And all the students came from other cities to Tehran and attend to the classes. And maybe in 2 classes in one day, and 1 classes in a northeast of the Tehran, and another one in a southeast of the Tehran, in real different places. And all the students was in a marathon. And they had to, after finish this one, they had to take the bus, taxis, metros, go to other one. But Baha'i students are patient. They are so responsible. They are hard-working students.
So Sometimes they have to take bus tours from one part of the city to the next to get to classes.
I said before, I was so lucky because I used to live in Tehran and I had a car, but all of my student classmates, they came from other cities and usually we carpool and sometimes.
Did you have to put like any of the students from all the cities in your family provide boarding or housing? How did they live while they were in the school?
Excuse me?
Did the school have boarding facilities for the students? Or did they have to find boarding in the home?
Usually, host families. I used to ask my friends to stay with our family because, yeah, and we usually carpool, but whenever they go to other homes or all other host families, they took buses.
Maybe you had something to add.
Yeah, but the thing is, was that this university wasn't allowed by government, so it was illegal everything by the government. But anyway, the Baha'i community support the child, the kids. We had to support, and everybody understand this situation. And then the facilities of the university, every time asking from the families, if do you have an extra room or can you accept any student at your house? And most of the time they said yes, no matter how many. Even we, believe me, sometimes 5 students in one room, just they sleep, maybe they didn't, they just laugh, talk, and then the day after going to class and they're sleeping and then napping in the class. And I saw a lot of that. But anyway, all was like with a pure love. Everybody hosting. I saw myself going to people's house for class. They were elderly people, 70 years old, no kids on the school, no student, but they were hosting us for class and prepared us lunch. And then again, as Landa and Sana said, okay, listen now next time, where's that? 45 minutes away. Drive there.
Yeah, I was struck by from the documentary that sometimes you have to borrow chairs with the neighbors. What was the average size, class size?
Technically, the classes, there wasn't too, okay. Each courses couldn't take, I think, more than 25 students each year. Because there was just one time a year administration and then 25 students for the whole. Again, I'm not saying, because it was really hard. The professor couldn't, we had limited resources, and then because of that, we had to accept limited students. I personally failed 7 times in the entry test. Believe me. It was really, yes, really, even in a BIHE, because it was really too many students want to get in there, and there was just 25, like imagine from like 10,000. So, you had to get in there. I failed 7 times because I had to work, play soccer.
Right, Sarah, what happened with the other students that didn't get it? You managed to get it. Did you have to wait a long time, a couple of years?
No, they try to get the test for the next year, and what I...
They sort of just persevered after that.
Yeah. Most of the students try to get in and they pass the entry test, and they never give up.
What was your greatest challenge yet? You graduated eventually.
Yeah.
And what did you graduate and what degree did you get?
Law.
Law?
I said law, yeah.
Are you continuing?
No.
To continue law here?
No.
Shifting your field?
Different major.
Right. What was your greatest challenge studying law there? All the challenges you can think of.
Yeah, because there isn't no teacher you have to study by yourself. And
You didn't have tutors to help
Yeah.
you along.
No.
You had professors, but not tutors.
No tutors, no professor. Okay, you have to make a study group with your friends and study the materials several times and thinking about and ask your questions. Sometimes you could find an instructor a contact number and call to him or her and ask, okay, sorry, I have this question, and or you have to wait to the classes before the midterm or the final exams and ask your questions in the classes. And every week I remember every week we had assignments. Okay, when you read the book and do the assignments, okay, you find out, you get your answer by yourself sometimes.
But did that develop a great sense of resilience in you? You believe that you grew from that experience because you had to do so many things on your own? You're a stronger, better person for it?
Be patient, and I'm so responsible. I study by myself, and sometimes ask from the others, this material.